Hello everyone, my name is Michelangelo Braz from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This is my first video trying to speak English in front of a camera. And this is the first video trying to practice more about your language, to practice my English, to practice my conversation. So today I'm going to read a little bit about my thoughts and practice more about English on my own, okay? So let's get started because I want to know about your language, your culture, about your city, your country. Yeah. Let's move on. So I'm on this excited journey to speak English fluently. And I'd like to share a bit more about my day-to-day experience, the challenge I face, and the fire that keeps me going toward my goal. Every day, I make it a point to immerse myself in English as much as possible. Whenever it's listening to podcasts during my commute, watching a TV series without subtitles, or even narrating my thoughts in English while I'm doing the simple tasks, like cooking or walking or working, whatever. I'm constantly pushing myself to think in English, to think in the language, to think in your language. For example, I'll look at objects around me, a chair, a tree, a cup, and challenge myself to describe them in English. So, I try building sentences to practice new words. It's like a game I play with myself to make learning fun and practical. But let me be honest with you. It's not always easy. Someday I feel like I'm hitting a wall. There are moments when I struggle to find the right word, or I get frustrated because I can't express myself as clearly as I do in Portuguese. It's so hard for me. Pronunciation can be a real challenge too. Some sounds just don't exist in my native language. And I catch myself repeating words like thoughts, or world, until they sound just right. Another hurdle is the fear of making mistakes, especially when I try to have a real conversation. I'm sometimes worried about sounding silly or not being understood. And that can make me hesitant. That can make me hesitant to speak up. But here's that keep me going. My motivation comes from knowing that every small step is a progress. It's a progress for me. Each new word I learn, each sentence I construct, and each conversation I attempt to bring me closer to my goal. I remind myself that fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being able to connect with others, share my ideas, and open new opportunities too. I want a new opportunity. I dream of the day when I can have a full conversation in English without second-guessing myself, where I can laugh at a joke and tell a story or even give a presentation like this one with completely confidence. I dream of it. Oh, that's my dream. So, to stay motivated, I celebrate the little victory. Each little victory. Like when I understood an entire podcast episode without pausing, or when I managed to explain something to a friend in English without stumbling. It's so good. I also surrounded myself with inspiration, whether it's following English-speaking creators online, reading a book, or even writing down quotes that push me forward. One of my favorite is, you don't have to be perfect to start. You have to start to be perfect. Yes, that's my mantra. I know that the road to fluence is long, and there will be more challenge ahead. but I'm committed to this journey. I'm motivated to learn English. I'm not just learning a language, I'm building a bridge to new experience, new people, and new version of myself. I believe with all my heart that one day I will reach my goal. I will speak English fluently, and when that day comes, I will look back at all the hard work, the late night studying sessions, and even the mistakes, and I will be proud of how far I've come. So, to anyone else there who's also learning something new, keep going. You've got this. And to myself, I say, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep believing. To achieve fluency, you need to study. I need to study. I need to practice. So, fluency is just around the corner. I'm going to get there, one word at a time. Yeah, that's my thoughts. I would like to thank all of you who watching this video and say that I'm trying to do my best to learn English, to learn your language, to learn your culture, to learn your about your people, about your country. So that's me, Michelangelo Braz. I want to thank all of you with all my heart, and see you next time.